In this video, we're going to be making a beat from scratch using stock plugins only. And this is part 40 already of this series. So if you want to see me continue it, make sure to drop 100% emoji so I know. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, let's set the tempo at we'll do 150. And then the key, I'm going to put it to D sharp minor. Alright, I'm going to switch it up a bit for this one. I usually start off with a piano melody and then I'll switch it out to a sound. But for this one, I'm just going to try to find a sound I like first and then build off of that. So I'm going to start off with Harmless. I haven't used this one in a while. And I'm thinking we'll just do some type of synth. Yeah, we can definitely use the string. Alright, so I'm gonna build a bass line first. I think I'm gonna do something like start on this one and then we'll move up right here. Do something like this. Alright, and then I'm gonna add some type of arpeggiated melody on top. Yeah, we'll do something like this. Just kind of keep it dark. When you make a dark beat, you really just want to have just like a real simple melody. You don't want to do too much with it. Bring it down an octave. Yeah, you see I just keep that dark feel in it. But what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to halftime this melody. And instead of using the plugin, because I know I've been using it in a lot of my videos, even though this is supposed to be stock plugins only. For this one, I'm just going to delete the second half of this. We're going to grab this and extend it out. Make sure you zoom in right here because sometimes you might not get it right on there. And you don't want to mess up the loop. Alright, so this is what it sounds like. So it's just a real simple way to get that halftime effect. But halftime also gives you like a darker feel to it. So just to keep that same dark energy, just pitch it back down. So pretty much the exact same thing that halftime would do. And because this is a trial version of this plugin, if you don't know how to check, just look right here on this corner and it'll tell you right here. So it says trial version. You have to export it out because it won't allow you to save the project. So you just throw it on a mixer and then you go right here and then just click on this recording. I like to cut the remainder so I don't have to do that after. And then you just export. Boom. And then if you don't see it anywhere, you can just click right here and it's right here. So now we have this exported version. Go to song so it plays. And sometimes you might get this issue where the recording doesn't start right away and you get this slow start right here. So what I do is I'll just delete this. We're going to render it out again, but let's go to the piano roll first and then just duplicate it. And that way you can use that second half of it. And then we'll just use this part right here. And it kind of has that, weird kind of choppy effect right there. So what you can do is just add a bleed to it. And now we can go back to that piano roll and just replace this with the sampler. You don't have to do this, but this just allows the notes to still be on the piano roll. Alright, so let's see. Let's try Harmer and then let's try a lead. We can do some with this right here. I want to do something like this, see what this is like. At this point, I'm just trying new stuff. Try something like this. Yeah, we'll do something like this, just kind of different, but we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to highlight all this and then drag this out. And this is what it sounds like now. Pitch it down. Alright, I like where I'm going with this, but I just want to switch the sound out since it's a little too harsh. Ooh, I like this one. Let's take this a step further and really slow this down. Alright, I'm really pushing my creativity with this one, but I feel like we can get something out of this. I just like the harsh lead effect it has to it. So I'm gonna throw Supermassive on here. This is a free plugin from Valhalla. I definitely recommend checking it out. And let's just go through the presets. I like that first one. It just has crazy energy to it. Let me turn it down. Because when you export it, if there's distortion, you're not going to be able to take that out. So make sure it's not clipping. This is good right here. You can adjust the volume after, but just when you export it, you don't want to have anything distorting before. Alright, so if we go back to the piano roll, you can see right here, this is pretty much the whole recording. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this middle section right here where these notes are playing, so we have that slight variation. Chop this up and then chop this one up, and then we're just going to leave this. Add the transient. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to throw this on a sampler. Alright, and then before we add anything else to it, I'm just going to throw these on a mixer so we can kind of level them out a bit. We'll start off with this first one. I need to throw a soft clipper on here too. There's not really much I want to do to this one. Just cut off the low end and then just have some of the mids put out. And then for this one, let's throw EQ on here. Cut off a lot of that mid-range. I also want to cut off a little bit of those highs, so it's a little more muffled. And then we're going to bring this down. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to add a reverb to this, just to kind of bring it a little farther back. Off a lot of that mid-range. I don't want it clashing too much with that first melody. Alright, so we're gonna go into, let's try Poison, and then I'm gonna copy that first melody and we're gonna go into, let's try some keys. Hold on, I like this one right here. Alright, let's export that last one out. And we can just chop off that second half. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to throw Supermassive on here. Let's try one of the echo ones. I like this, is kind of eerie. And then I always like to just cut off some of the high end. It just kind of gives it just a little bit of a darker feel. Oh, you know what? Let's try to reverse this. That way it just gives a nice effect to it. Alright, let's start adding some drums now. I'm going to start off with the bass first. We'll do this one. You know what? I want to add Supermassive on this one too. See if we can kind of muffle out that melody a bit more. Just add distortion. This one's actually off a bit. I'm gonna grab this section right here. So now when it loops, I want it to just hit on that root note. So we'll keep this. Now that we have that simpler version of it, now we don't have to follow that bass line and we can create a new one. I like this hi-hat. Hypercourse. Alright, let's have some rolls. We're just gonna add a real simple kick on this. Let's do something like this. Whenever the beat is a little more empty, I like to add this little high. Just adds a little more to it, you know. Alright, if you guys found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like for me. If you want the drum sounds I use in this video, you can get them for free in the link in the description. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.